What's up, guys? CW51, and today, as you can tell from the title, well, this video at least, will be my experience, my experience from the NXT show, the first tour show in Columbus, Ohio. Yes, I was going to make this video last Friday, but then I uploaded it and it only put up half the video, so I decided to put the rest up. And yes, this is taking a hit in quality because I want to make sure I get the whole story out there and I can upload it instead of like on my phone. I don't know how much space I have, so I want to tell the whole story. So I'll upload this, and then if that uploads in a decent time before I go out later at night, I will at least record the experience from the Arnold, because that was just a fun time too. But this is not about the Arnold. This is about the NXT show, and so I got there, and of course the first thing I do is I hit up the merch stand, and let me be right back. So to prove I'm not SAWFT soft, I bought the Enzo and Big Cass soft shirt. They didn't have Kevin or Sami Zayn's in a medium, and they didn't have Bayley's shirt, so I went with Enzo and Big Cass. You know what they also had? The Sasha Banks glasses. Mine are the Boss of NXT edition. Probably my favorite out of the three. I don't remember the other things they have on them, but it's Boss of NXT. And then, if I can keep a hold of them, Sasha Banks. Even though Sasha's ratchet, I thought I'd support her. And it was a very fun night. Douchebag stood in front of me and didn't even bother to move, even though he was over 6 foot tall. I was like, really, dude? I asked him politely, even if I could just stand in front of him. He did nothing. I was like, oh, fuck you too, dude. But before the show even started, Greg Hamilton, one of their newest guys that they have around NXT, one of the newest broadcast team members, that's how they put it, was kept every 5 minutes, once 30-minute mark hit, he kept coming out. Once 7 o'clock, the show started at 7:30. At 7 o'clock, he kept coming out there hyping the show up, every 5 minutes. So that was cool. And then when the show starts, Corey Graves comes out, talks about how it's going to be a cool thing, or how this is the first time NXT's out of Florida, and basically saying just big stuff about NXT. And he's like, oh yeah, and this is NXT. You guys that follow it, we don't do it without surprises. Boom, you hear Triple H's music. That was freaking insane. Pop for Triple H was nice. And I'm going to talk about this a few times during the night, but genuine mark-out moments, that was one of them. There were many of that night, but that was the first. And Triple H came out, talked about how this is something historical, how the group of maybe 1,500 or even less there are going to be able to say that they were the first to see NXT out of Florida. They were the first to be a part of a TV taping out for NXT outside of Florida, which I'm so pumped to watch that next week. But that's a side note. Also, a side note is how WWE's trying to kill their competition with NXT. Another side note. But, so then we start, the intro video starts playing, and then out comes Finn Balor. Or no, out comes Hideo Itami. And then out comes Finn Balor. Finn Balor has one of the best entrances I've ever seen live. The way he has the crowd in the palm of his hand is like no other. It's just phenomenal. I can't do it words. If it's on YouTube, I'll try to find the links to all this stuff and put everything in, but so many videos have been taken down by WWE. I don't know what's up there. But if you can find it, do it. I highly recommend watching the entrance. And then the Vaudevillains came out. They had a very good match, I thought. It was wasn't the best match because, I mean, I get why they did the match and how it was done. Balor was not in the match until the end of the hot tag and then the comeback. The Vaudevillain just worked and worked and worked Hideo Itami. There was one point there where Hideo had, I forget who it was, up on his shoulders. And the crowd's going nuts. And they, like, Vaudevillain just got out of it. So close. So far. It was a cool moment, though. But Finn Balor hit the coup de grace to get the win. So it was a very fun match. And then out came Columbus's own Alexa Bliss. She got a good pop, I think. But it was a bad thing for they put her against because she wasn't really the most over one in the match, because then out came the boss of NXT herself. I'm going to review her match, so I'm going to wear the glasses. Out came Sasha Banks, and these two, again, for the only women's matches I've seen live being WWE, having the standard set so low, they just blew everything out. These two killed it, and it was just a very good match to me. You guys will get to see for yourselves come Wednesday, if you weren't there. So, that'll be fun. I can't wait to hear what people thought of it. I really liked the match. It was very good. So, the Sasha Banks got counted out. It was back and forth. No really big things happened. Just a bunch of back and forth. Sasha Banks got counted out. Glasses off. Real glasses back on. Oh. Dang. And then, again, I talk about genuine markout moments. Here was number 2 of the night. Tyson Kidd's music hit. Oh my gosh, I freaking lost it. Tyson Kidd's a guy that I've been a big fan of since he debuted in WWE on the reboot ECW. So, and getting to see him live once before this, and that was in a tag match, which was a very good tag match, but that's beside the point. But never getting to see him in a singles match, this was very cool to me. And then out came one of the heels of the night, I'll say. There were about 3 big heels of the night. He was the first. Baron Corbin. This crowd just was not going to accept Baron Corbin at all. And yeah, so he got booed most of the night, and Tyson Kidd just took it to him. Worked him just the whole match almost. And Baron Corbin just got basically a comeback. Hulko got the win. I don't even know what his finishing was called, but it's freaking awesome, I think. And then came one of the pops of the night. I don't even know if it was a genuine markout moment for me, but it was yeah, I'll say it was. But it was one of the pops of the night. Well, no, at first it didn't happen. First came out Blake and Murphy, which was whatever. Then came out pop of the night, Enzo, Big Cass, and Carmella. Holy crap. This was on YouTube at one point, but I don't know if it's been taken down since then. Or I don't know if I'm just thinking back to my camera roll, because I've recorded a lot of it. I don't know. But it was great. Enzo did he and Cass did the shtick. My name is Enzo Moore, certified BG, bonafide stud. You can't teach that. 7 foot tall, can't teach that. Carmella, she's hot as hell. You can't teach that. All that stuff. I'm surprised I was able to rattle that off of my head. I'm a terrible memory. But getting into the actual thing here. Cass, they talked how they were Cass, when he was doing it, his thing was hilarious. It was, we're here for the Arnold. And Arnold like to pump iron. We like to pump fists. He's like Blake and Murphy. You two better pump the brakes. It was funny. And then they like spelled it out. It was all that fun. And then Cassidy took on Wesley Blake, and it was a fun match. Not really like a standout match of the night, but again, it was fun because the crowd was into Enzo and Cass. And Enzo, just watching his reactions on the side, were freaking hilarious. He just did the shmoney. It was all great. That was the shittiest I've ever done. Don't judge me off that alone. I was just trying to recap and because I want to keep this video short, but not drag it out. And yet here I am dragging it out. But Blake got the win. It was whatever. The crowd went mild. We all wanted to see Big Cass win, let's be honest. And then, when I said there were 3 heels of the night, here come the next 2. Big Show. His music hits. Crowd goes insane with hatred. Ryback's music hits. Crowd goes even worse with hatred. No, not worse. Then Ryback comes out, CM Punk chants star, and all this happens. And the match is one of the most hilarious things I've ever witnessed in wrestling. Okay, so yeah, you've got Big Show. Everyone's chanting, "Please retire." He gets pissed, grabs the mic. He's like, "I've got a ironclad contract that states I have 10 more years." So then, again, the crowd eats up to him as he eats up to the crowd, and it's 10 more years chance for the rest of the night. It's just the I don't even know if it was a shitty match. I actually really enjoyed the match, but it was not taken by the crowd at all. They rejected it in every single way possible. And so Ryback picks Big Show for the shell shock and the win. We go to intermission. Whatever. We come back. WWE's trying to make me freaking cry like they do all the time. They made me cry on Monday. They made me cry on Thursday night. Not this Thursday, last Thursday. Holy crap, it's been a week since then. Holy shit. The build up to it sucked, and the week after has been so long. But they make me cry by showing the Connor video. And talk about how they have the Connor's Cure bracelets for sale. Which I have mine somewhere. I don't know where it is. It should be in this drawer. But I'm not going to check it out. And then, oh yeah, this is all gonna... I'm going to reference this in the description bar because I'm not even thinking about it. This is totally spoilers for next week's episode. Next match, we have Kalisto versus Tyler Breeze. And Kalisto's entrance is one of the coolest things ever. Because I don't know, can you guys see that? No, you guys can't see the computer. Whatever. Let me try to pull this up so to a point where you guys can see. Oh no, you guys won't be. No, I got the recently deleted folder. It's the one time this thing has ever saved me. No, you guys aren't going to be able to. Well, whatever. How the LC where they ran is set up is that there's a stage. It's like built there because it's a concert venue. So there's a stage, and then there's like a pit area. There's a stage, then it goes down to a pit area, and then like where you would stand in like the floor for a concert, and it's like up a level, and then they have a balcony level. Well, the stage was the entrance stage. Duh. But then they had no ramp or whatever, so it just dipped down. And then the ring was up here. So it was like, ring, dip, stage. Well, Kalisto jumped off the stage, boom, from the trampoline into the ring. I thought that was just so cool, because like they just dipped down for a minute, flip up. That was just really cool to me. That's all beside any point. I just wanted to point that out. And according to the little sheet that was there that said what was taped for what, this will be on Thursday or Wednesday's episode, so you guys will get to see it. But and then Tyler Breeze came out, and then Tyler Breeze, it was just all fun. Everything Tyler Breeze did, like every move, was a gorgeous insert move name here. Like he had him in a headlock, gorgeous headlock. Just continually. And it was fun. Tyler Breeze got the win. So, it was just all fun. Tyler Breeze was the man. I remember hating Tyler Breeze, the gimmick. because I thought it was just a rip-off of Shima Sion. But he built it to his own and took it as his own, and I am a big fan of his now. He's one of my favorites in NXT at this point. And then we had Ric Flair come out, and this was fun. He just hyped up Charlotte, then Charlotte came out, and then genuine mark-out moment of the night, maybe the biggest, Bayley came out. Bayley is just awesome. I was flipping now. Go Bayley. This will be a fun story to talk about once I get to the Arnold video. But that's another thing, and I'm pissed I didn't get to go Sunday, but that's another thing for another day. Bayley comes out. The wacky waving, incredible arm flailing, 2 men were out there. I was getting hyped. I was throwing my arms around, hitting people. No, I almost hit people, but I didn't. This is the very fun match. They did the full-blown Ric Flair, the 4 corners. Charlotte takes the Flair drop, the Flair bump, and it was just so much fun. But Charlotte ended up getting the win, which made me sad. But it was still a really fun time. And then next, we have what is the main event of NXT. So if you don't care about anything but the main event of the shows. This wasn't the main event of the show itself. This is the main event of the taping, if the sheet is right. It's what it's been built to on the network. You know what's happening. It was Alex Riley. His music hit. I was like, holy shit, it's Alex Riley. I was like, no way they're going to do it. But Owens hasn't appeared yet. And out comes Kevin Owens. I flipped my shit again. Mark out moment of the night, though. Just another mark out moment of the night, I should say. Just awesome. Kevin Owens is the man. I wore his shirt there. I was getting hyped. Kevin Owens came out. It was just It was rival, but worse for Riley. Riley got almost no offense. Owens just killed Alex Riley. And then the match is over. Of course, Kevin Owens won. Match is over. Owens is going to do the power bomb onto the side of the ring. Finn Balor's music hits. Owens acts like he's going to do it again, so Balor jumps off the stage or something like that and just starts attacking Kevin Owens. They brawl. That's where the show probably ends. Or they're just standing. I don't know how the show is going to end. But it was a fun thing. And main event of the show. Apparently, for the best of NXT DVD, even though WWE DVD News has come out and said it multiple times since that night, that there will be no such thing. So I'm hoping. There have been reports that this whole thing was taped for the whole best of DVD. I don't know. But this was match of the night, and it definitely deserves anything that it gets. I don't want it to be touched at all because Adrian Neville comes out. It's a pretty decent reaction. Adrian Neville gets Cesaro's music hits. That place freaking, I thought the roof like went up and then came back down. The pop was insane. I talked about Enzo and Cass being pop of the night. No, I lied a bit. Just got my facts mixed up in my head. Cesaro was pop of the night for sure. Because it was just insane seeing Cesaro there. So then, these two go on to have a killer match. I don't do it justice. If it ever gets released, you need to watch it. Just search up Cesaro versus Adrian Neville, NXT Columbus, and on YouTube or whatever in the search bar after I'm done talking, of course. And go watch all that. But yeah. So that's pretty much it, really. I mean, Cesaro won with the neutral edge off the top. What more can I say from that? So yeah, just watch NXT Wednesday. It's going to be fantastic. Watch anything else that comes out of the show. I highly recommend it all, and I can't wait to just talk about the Arnold. But yeah, so this is my experience video for the show. So thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Twitter if you want, and I will see you guys in the next video talking about the Arnold. Peace out.